Hi, my name is David Fry and I want to welcome you to another MLM leadership coaching session. Leaders always have the right attitudes. Now this movie clip is taken from one of my all-time favorite movies, Apollo 13. For those of you who have seen the movie, the Apollo 13's oxygen tank ruptured on its way to the moon, which caused the lunar landing to be aborted. The crew had to shut down the command module, which left the spaceship basically drifting in space. They were in dire circumstances and the outlook wasn't so good. In this video clip, pay close attention to what Gene Kranz, the original flight director of the NASA mission, says to a few of his teammates.
Copy that.
Is this typhoon still a presence in the splashdown here?
Yeah.
We got the parachute situation, the heat shield, the angular trajectory, and the typhoon. There's just so many variables. I'm a little
I know
lost.
what the problems are, Henry. This could be the worst disaster NASA's ever experienced.
With all due respect, sir, I believe this is going to be our finest hour.
Leadership is exemplified in choosing an attitude of optimism, hope, and confidence. Now, it's been my experience that true leaders are revealed during times of crisis, high anxiety, disasters, and emergencies. You can always spot a true leader because, they are the ones that stay calm, they stay focused on solutions, and they provide hope for others. When I was a consultant back in the 90s with one of the largest consulting firms in the world, I had a mentor whose name was Chuck Lowry. Now, Chuck was a partner in the firm, and whenever I brought a problem to Chuck, he would always tell me, "David, there are no problems, just issues that need to be resolved." Leaders know that there are no such thing as problems, just issues that need to be resolved. Now, you might be saying to yourself that we're just playing with words, but successful leaders are very good at reframing things to help others see them in a different light. Whenever Chuck told me that there were no problems, just issues that need to be resolved, it helped me to understand that what was happening was just a regular bump in the road. It wasn't anything to be alarmed about. It gave me hope that we'd be able to resolve it. In your network marketing company, there's always going to be problems. No company is perfect. Problems are always going to be there. Some might be big and some might be small, but your company will always have problems. It's how you deal with those problems that make you a leader. If you start to complain and whine about them, what kind of effect do you think that's going to have on your team? Instead of being part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And you're the worst part of the problem, because you're perpetuating it in the minds of your team members. And when you do that, you've become a dream stealer because you're eroding the confidence and belief that people have in your network marketing company's ability to fulfill your dreams. Now, that's a very dangerous thing. Does this make sense? Leaders understand that their attitude is almost always adopted by their followers. Your team members are going to follow your lead. If you see something as a problem, so will they. If you think the problem is serious, so will they. If you complain and whine about the problem, so will they. And again, what type of effect do you think that will have on your team? Listen to me carefully. The fastest way to get a pay cut in network marketing is to complain about your company. Let me say that again. The fastest way to get a pay cut in network marketing is to be a leader and complain about your company. Complaining leads people to doubt, and doubt takes people out of action. And when people stop taking action, your paycheck is going to drop like a rock. Even though you know that there are issues that need to be resolved, even if they are big issues, as a leader, you need to always have a positive attitude. Leaders instill hope. Leaders build belief. Leaders breed confidence. Leaders give assurance. Leaders foster loyalty. Leaders encourage conviction. Leaders promote trust. Leaders always have a positive attitude. And having a positive attitude is a choice you decide to make. It's not always easy, but you can choose to be a part of the problem and create more problems for yourself, or you can choose to be a part of the solution and become a leader. Finally, leaders know their attitudes are reflected in their action, their talk, their appearance, and everything they do. Whether you know it or not, as a leader, people are watching you. Your distributors are watching you. People who are below you in rank listen to what you say and they watch what you do. For example, if you stop attending meetings or stop doing conference calls, your followers will take it as a sign that you don't care about the business anymore. If you start promoting prospecting tools with exaggerating claims or even other business opportunities, your team members are going to think that you don't believe in the business anymore. Many times, if you even validate that your company is having serious issues, it will erode your team members' trust and belief in the company. Leaders always try to look professional, act professional, and talk professional. There's an old saying that your attitude will determine your altitude. And in network marketing, that's so true. Whatever your attitude is, it will be compounded. So become the leader you ought to be and choose to exude a positive attitude of optimism, hope, and confidence. Remember, if you want to become an MLM superstar and rise to the highest levels in your company, you need to become a leader. And leadership isn't a title that's just given to you. It's earned by working hard to develop the attributes and qualities of a leader. So become a leader and people will follow you. My name is David Fry, and I wish you the very best of success in your MLM business.